Our episodes are brought to you by our awesome EDHCC Club, aka the Patron Pledgehammers. Thank you for making our content possible. If you'd like to support the channel and get some sweet bonuses, check out our Patreon link in the description below. Also, if you're looking for new playmats or sleeves, check out yourplaymat.com and use our promo code BT10YP or click the link in the description below to get 10% off your order. Sweet swag at a cheaper price is always nice. Welcome to episode 200. That feels so good to say. Of EDH Commander Challenge. I'm your host, BT. I have missed you guys so much. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I was very sick. It was not to make you guys worry, but it was so bad that I think for 4 days straight, I didn't eat or drink anything. I just had no energy. I was like bedridden. I felt like I turned 80 years old or something. It was really bad. But here I am, thanks to the support of some really great people, especially my girlfriend Emma, love you darling, that I'm back here and making episodes again. The next few episodes you're going to see, by the way, are just going to be part of a little mini tournament I organized at Commanderfesta this year, including such great names as the Commander Mechanic and the first couple of EDH, I like to call them, Neo Royal, House of Pricey Cardboard, the King, one of my best buddies, and of course his lovely queen, Davy Jones. Also Daniel, who is the brother of the first ever EDHCC champion, Greg, will be taking part. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stick with us. After the tournament's over, I'm going to try and start getting some 4-player games done, because I know you guys have been asking for it. It's a little difficult since the cards situation in this area is a little difficult, but I'm going to make it happen because I love you guys a lot. Also, shout out to Dean Dobson, the big monster, to let you know, man, I just sent out your prize, so it's coming, so stay tuned, okay? All right, well, with that out of the way now, I just want to say thank you guys so much once again for being patient. I'm sorry this took so long. I hate being sick. It sucks, and it feels awful knowing that I can't see you guys, but I'm back, so let's do this. Let's go check out those opening hands. First, in this corner, with an opening hand of 2 islands, Shizo, Death's Storehouse, Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive, Prosperous Thief, Triton Shore Stalker, Baleful Strix, and his Dimir's General, Yuriko, the Tiger's Shadow. He is the King. Neo Royal, House of Pricey Cardboard. Next, in this corner, with an opening hand of Phyrexian Tower, Marsh Flats, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Seize the Day, Diabolic Intent, Vampiric Tutor, and her Rakdos-style General, Olivia Crimson Bride. She is the Queen of Heckin' Murder. This is Davy Jones. Davy won the dice will to start us off, so let's begin our first Commanderfesta card fight. For their first turns, Davy plays Marsh Flats, paying 1 life to net a swamp from her deck into play, and shortcuts casting a turn 1 Soul Ring into a turn 1 Arcane Signet. Wow. Neo plays an island and casts Triton Shore Stalker. Before he passes, Davy casts Vampiric Tutor, paying 2 life to tutor a card to the top of her deck. Davy plays Phyrexian Tower and casts Wheel of Fortune, forcing both players to discard their hands and draw a fresh new 7 cards. Then Davies land cycles Ash Barrens and nets a mountain from it, and passes. Neo plays Command Tower and moves into combat and attacks with his Stalker. As it's not blocked, he ninjutsus in his general, Yuriko. Davy takes 1 damage, and with Yuriko's trigger, Neo reveals his top card, which is Clearwater Pathway, which goes to his hand, but Davy is safe from damage. Before he passes, Neo discards down to 7. Davy plays a Swamp and casts Vile Entomber. With its ETB, she sends Patron of the Vein from her deck to the graveyard and passes. Neo plays Clearwater Pathway and casts Scroll Rack. He uses it right away to swap 3 cards from his hand with the top of his deck and passes. Davy plays a Mountain and casts her general, Olivia. Then she moves into combat and attacks with both creatures. And with Olivia's trigger, she reanimates Patron of the Vein, tapped and attacking, and with its ETB, it destroys Yuriko. This in turn places a +1/+1 counter on each of her vampires. Then Neo takes 11 damage, and Davy passes. Neo plays Sunken Ruins and uses his Scroll Rack again, this time for 5 cards. Then he casts Dimir's Signet, followed by recasting his Shore Stalker before he passes. Davy sacks her Entomber during the end step to her Phyrexian Tower, but doesn't use the mana. Davy plays a Mountain, then moves into combat and swings with both creatures. With Olivia's trigger, she reanimates her Vile Entomber, that's also tapped and attacking. With its ETB, she mills Portraiser from her deck to the graveyard. Neo declares no blocks and takes 11 damage yet again. In her second main phase, Davy casts Phyrexian Altar. Then she flashes back Seize the Day from her graveyard and untaps Olivia. This also allows her to move into a second combat phase, and she attacks with Olivia. With its ETB, she reanimates Portraiser, tapped and attacking. Neo is forced to block the Razor lest there be another combat phase, and takes 4 damage. As his creature has died, all vampires get another +1/+1 counter before Davy passes. Facing a lethal board, Neo casts Aether Gale to bounce pretty much all of Davy's non-land permanents, except Soul Ring, back to her hand. In response, Davy sacks all of her creatures except Olivia to her Phyrexian Altar before the Gale resolves. Neo then plays Seagate Reborn tapped and passes. Davy plays a Mountain and recasts her Signet, as well as her general Olivia. Then she moves into combat and attacks with her. With the trigger on the stack, she brings back the Portraiser, tapped and attacking. Neo is forced to take 7 damage here, and then thanks to the Razor's effect, Davy untaps her creatures and gets another combat phase, just this time without the Razor attacking. So she attacks with Olivia, and with her trigger, reanimates her Patron of the Vein. This time, she has lethal damage and ends the game with a dominant victory. Behind every great man is a greater woman who is also his girlfriend and plays Olivia, I guess? Yeah, this was an almost complete smackdown by Davy to her lover. I mean, turn 1 Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Vampiric Tutor, Wheel of Fortune, so quick. I must say, Olivia, or Reverse Kalia as I see her, is so fast that unless you have a ton of creature hate at instant speed, she's tough to slow down. But I'm sure Neo's already plotting his revenge, and it probably has something to do with tokens or some kind of infect. With our picks, let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoy our content, consider becoming a patron. We'll give you access to special bonuses, like including your nickname as part of our EDH CC club, bonus entries into giveaways, and so much more. Please also support our channel by hitting the subscribe, like, and share buttons. I mean, we are so close to that 2,000 subscriber goal, and we can only get there with your help. Finally, we're getting also close to Christmas time. And if you plan to grab some custom sleeves or playmats for yourself or a friend, check out yourplaymat.com and use our promo code BT10YP at checkout to receive 10% off your order. Sweet swag at a cheaper price is always nice. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. Until next time, stay warm, stay safe, and keep on card gaming. I love you all. Cheers.